Content warning. Depictions of war, violence, and torture. The clock dials back 50 or so years to a table seated with 8 lords and a duke. Glances are traded, each man unsure of the next. Are we certain this is the best course of action? Asked the Lord of Dwarfshire, an unusually scrawny fellow, even for an elf. There's going to be a lot of blood, adds the Lord of Sibyllin, our people's blood. The Lord of Hagion adjusts his ascot. Any more than the thousands lost to the king's ambitions? The room falls silent, anticipating his next words. We have been fortunate to sit behind the high walls of the Songbird Reach, while the peoples of the outer provinces languish with hunger and need. Every day they pour in from New Flora, and every day it's the same story. The king's war with the rest of the continent will be the end of us. More silent glances are traded. Words spoken through weighted eyes, which now turn in a single direction. At the end of the table, the Duke, an elf of the purest line, with hair like fine silver and eyes as green as emeralds, finally leans forward in his seat and slowly nods. What else have we to lose? Arthur is definitely dying today.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
I have it in my notes.
Nope.
Roast it.
Kill the bird. Nobody else matters.
Nope.
Kill the bird and anybody else that gets in your way.
If you kill the bird, it only means one thing. We gotta go back in time and save him.
It means I come back stronger.
So you guys were basically sneaking around, doing sneaky, and watching other people die while doing nothing.
Yeah.
And then Hanna and, Armin lit a torch, and Hanna was all like, hey, what's that? And that's where we ended last time. We are in this alleyway at night, and something is definitely moving. And as you curiously start walking deeper into the alley to see what's going on, you begin to see the reflection of the moonlight off of chrome as these metal men begin to rise out of the shadows. And you see 3 come out, along with a 4th person who is dressed in robes similar to the ones Chaff had been wearing previously.
That's what I saw.
That's what you're seeing right now.
Okay. So is Armin already looking at it?
Yes, he did turn around to see what you were looking at. And he is already brandishing his gun. So I need you all to roll me initiative.
Ew. Where my dice at? Here we go. Starting
That is a
off
nat
with
40.
Ew.
Will they behave today?
Nope. I got a 5 total.
You got a 5?
Total.
Holy ball sass.
Nat 1.
Oof. Starting strong.
Oh! This is crazy.
Chaff got 4. Hannah got what?
5.
Arthur got natural 0.
No way.
What did you get, Arthur?
A 20.
A 20?
No, 20. 22 in total.
22 total?
Yep.
Alright, these dice seem a bit too balanced.
Interesting. Alright, so that's the initiative order. It is going to be Arthur, the robed man, then Armin, then the bots, then Chaff. No, then Hannah, then Chaff. Arthur, robed man, Armin, bots, Hannah, Chaff.
Thank you.
So Arthur.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Alright. I keep doing what I'm doing. And that's my turn.
So, seeing you in this alleyway, the hooded man is going to turn and point in your direction, Hannah, and he's going to command the 3 Groznik soldiers to attack. And that is going to be his turn. And then it is Armand's turn. And as he hears that command to attack, he's going to fire at the robos. 23 to hit and 22 to hit. He hits both times. And 15 piercing damage for the first shot and 9 piercing damage for the second shot. So Armin very quickly pulls his revolvers and starts firing away. But as he's shooting at these guys, you just see the bullets bouncing right off of them. It seems he hits his targets dead on, but it does not seem to have much of an effect against them. Immediately after he does that, they begin to open fire on you guys, and you need to roll dexterity saving throw.
Oh, nat 20!
Nice.
Oh, all that training paid off.
You got a 19. You got a nat 20. He got a 19. Both managed to dodge it. The bullets. For your nat 20, you will take no damage for this, but Armin will not be so lucky. He will still take half, even though he saved. Okay, that is 7, 8, 8, 6, 4, 6, 39 points of piercing damage. Half because he saved. 20. Armin is going to take 20 points of damage from that attack. And he's looking pretty rough. He's taken quite a few shots to his limbs. But he's still standing as he rolls out of the way of this shot. And Hannah, you immediately ducked behind cover. And it is now your turn.
Okay. I will attack the bots then. Are they far or close?
They're within 30 feet of you. They're not too far off. This is like a fairly narrow alleyway between buildings. There's like maybe 10 or 15 feet across from building to building. And they're not too far off from where you are.
And how far is the person who commanded the bots?
He's right behind them.
Okay, so would I be able to do like... No, I'm just going to attack the first bot.
Okay.
With my short sword.
Your short sword?
Yes. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
I think that is 9 damage.
So that's 9 piercing damage.
Yes. And then I want to do my bonus attack. I don't think that one hits. It's like 8.
Okay. So you take your short sword to the first of these soldiers that you see, and with all your might, you strike against its chest, but the steel of your sword just seems to clang against its breast. You definitely hit, but it doesn't seem to really do anything. And in an act of desperation, you go to swing your fist into it, and it just simply sidesteps you. So that was your action and bonus action. Are you going to do anything else?
Un momento. Nope. Onward.
All right. It is now Chaff's turn.
Yay! Alright, so are they grouped together in a close range?
They are. I don't know where Chaff was. If he was standing towards the back of that roof, then yes, he would see what's going on in the alley. If he was standing by where Arthur was, then he would at least be aware that there's fighting going on in the alley behind them.
Did Arthur travel further ahead? Like closer to the front of the house?
Yes, Arthur has been overlooking the front. He's been overlooking the street the whole time.
Alright, then I would have held back.
Regardless, the roof is not huge, so you could easily make it from one end to the other. Really, this is more for what Chaff's awareness of what's going on is.
Yeah, I figured. Alright, so I get close to the edge of the roof, see what's going on down there, and then I cast Shatter towards the group.
Nice. Remind me what Shatter does again?
Sure, hold on.
It does more damage to construction, so all your bots are going to be taking a lot of damage.
A sudden, loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature within a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a field save, or half as much on a successful one. A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area.
Okay, so they have disadvantage. Oof. That's one fail. What's your save? I just know the first one failed because it rolled a 3.
I believe my spell save DC is 13.
Okay, so the second one succeeded.
So half damage on that one.
And the third one failed. So 2 fails, 1 save. I believe Hanna is also within this range.
Oh. Well, so I had to do dex save or something?
It's a con save.
Con save? Alright.
Oof. Yeah. The last guy failed miserably on that save.
I only got 13.
The leader?
3 fails, 1 success. And
Also, I would be trying to position it so that it, like...
you want it so that she's just outside of that?
Well, if possible.
Yeah, I think you could do it where you position it where Hanna is just outside of that range. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright, first roll is 15.
You got 15 on a d8?
3d8.
Yeah, so that's the one roll for all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so 15. You actually see 2 of these soldiers, their bodies just shatter to pieces, like the steel just falls apart on them, and you see the strange fibrous material from the inside kind of flail about as they fall to pieces. One of them just kind of crouches in pain on the floor, and the robed figure grunts as he immediately shoots to cover his ears, but he's still standing as well.
Bonus action, I will shout my lungs out.
Okay. You're going to use your Draconic Cry?
That gives advantage to my allies.
Okay. And is that everything?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, top of the turn order, it is Arthur's turn.
So I rush over to the edge. After hearing gunfire, I'm assuming the robots are using guns.
Mm-hmm. You've been watching them long enough to know that that's exactly what's happening.
And I see shadow person and one robot. Is that correct?
Correct. You would see a jumbled mess of metallic body parts, but one robot still somewhat standing, and the robed figure.
So I magic missile Hanna.
I actually have deflect missiles.
Thinking, bruh.
Fireball.
Oh. I want to try to new slow the magic person.
Say that again, but in English.
I try to new slow the magic person.
Oh, you're gonna use the noose.
Yes,
That
I'm
you
gonna try to
tie.
lasso it around the person's neck.
Oh, the noose. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. The noose slow. Please don't ban us, or what's the word? Cancel us.
That's why it's new slow. It's not fully a noose because I'm using it like a lasso.
All right, you're gonna noose him.
New slow. Yep. What do I roll?
Essentially, this is like a net.
Yep.
So we will use the net rules.
Can I see this person's face?
You cannot see their face from where you're at, not from your angle.
What a punk.
Roll.
I'm rolling with advantage.
Why are you rolling with advantage?
The cobalt that's screamed in my ear.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So my silver dice failed me and rolled a nat one.
Oh. Guys, this is a momentous occasion. We should celebrate by killing all of you. Arthur first.
But with the advantage, the gold dice got 17 for a total of 19.
All right. You successfully capture him.
I want to rip it up as fast as I can. I want his feet off the ground. And if possible, I want to drag him towards wherever the fire got thrown onto the floor or something.
What fire?
Torch.
You mean Armin's torch?
No, I thought Hanna made it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Armin's torch.
All right.
So I just want to rip him up off the ground and try to just drag him along the side of the wall towards the flame.
That is going to be a strength check
Oh, +0.
from you.
Chaff, give me advantage again.
And at this distance, and because of your lack of proficiency in strongman things, it is going to be a pretty high DC for you.
Chaff, pull the child on an airplane maneuver. Give me an advantage.
You have to beat a DC 18 to move him.
Ooh, that's not bad, actually. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think I'm gonna say something like 24. Oh my god! 18. 18.
18 exactly?
Yes. Plus nothing. 18.
Describe to me how you managed to actually drag this guy over towards where the torch is.
Yes, I'd like to hear this too.
You know the old cartoons where like they're carrying something heavy and it drags them all the way to the edge of the building where they're like using their feet to stay on the roof. Basically, it's that. I tie the rope. I'm like, oh shoot! It starts pulling me forward, and basically, I just am twirling the rope and just using the leverage of the roof to keep me up, and I'm just like back on the roof, just shimmying along towards the light.
Hannah, as he's doing this, you have opportunity of attack as this guy is passing you. Being
Ain't
dragged.
no way, pinata! That's amazing.
Then I will punch him.
You're gonna use your fist?
Yeah, which
Yes.
does more, your fist or your blade?
It's like an instinctive, like, hey!
No punch.
Does a... I don't think this is gonna hit. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit. Arthur's just pulling him way too fast. He's too strong. That was all of your action and bonus, I'm gonna say, for that. And movement, I will say, because you would have had to have moved. So, it is now Armin's turn, and he's going to take both his shots at this guy as he sees you dragging him. One hits and one does not. And that is going to be 9 piercing on this guy, so he's taken a total of 24 damage. As Armin shoots at him, he's clearly in pain, but he's not down. And it is now the bot's turn, who is going to turn on Hanna, who's right in front of her. Hanna, you have advantage on this because he's so close to you. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's roll. You said advantage?
You have advantage.
Alright, 12 plus 5 is 17.
You save, but you will take half damage for this.
Okay.
That is 450 at half, of course.
Alright, so that's going to be 5 damage that you take as he rolled a 9.
Got it. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
Hanna, it is now your turn.
I'll attack the bot then. Does 16 hit?
16 does hit.
I am going to... She's going to do her initial attack. Obviously, it won't do any damage. And she's going to yell at Arthur and say, we need to secure this one if you want it.
Okay, so you do your attack, and then you yell at Arthur.
Yes.
Hanna swings wildly at the robot man, clangs against his steel, turns around, yells out at Arthur, who's preoccupied with trying to burn this dude's face into a torch. And it is now Chaff's turn.
Murder this guy! By the way, did I get his neck like I wanted? Because it's news.
Since he was holding his ears at the time you did it, you kind of caught like between his wrist and under his armpit.
No, that works for me.
So I think I could cast a command on the robot, the last remaining robot.
Alright, and it is a spell save, correct?
It is a wisdom save.
You rolled a 4 on the die. I am pretty sure he's not going to make your save. What is the word you command this metal man with?
Halt.
It immediately hearing your words seems confused.
By the way, telepathically.
I figured. It immediately hearing your words seems confused and then proceeds to just stand up completely straight, shoulders back, and gun pointed down until it is Chaff's turn again. Alright, so that's Chaff's turn. Arthur, it is now your turn. You, as you're holding this guy, you notice 2 things, right? Because he's pretty close to that fire now.
Yep.
You notice A, there is no shadow beneath him as the moonlight is cast on him. And B, there is no shadow behind him as the fire is in front of him.
I assume I can still cast things because of the verbal component?
If it is a spell that requires only verbal components, yes.
Pocket sand. So, I want to try to stick it back where, what's it called? Back in like a crevasse and climb down there with them. Would that count as an action?
Interacting with an object, yes.
How dare you?
That would also be your movement heading down this rope. You would probably get to the ground at that distance.
I don't want to get to the ground, actually.
You're heading down the rope and you don't want to get to the ground?
Yep.
You want to just dangle in the air?
Yep, you didn't let me finish. I want to dangle on the person. Just want to be dangling onto the person. Not a grapple, just on them.
They're not like hanging, they're still on the ground. So I don't know what dangling on them means to you.
Alright, then since he's not on the ground, I wanted him to be off the ground. So, rewind. Can I make a strength check to pull him off of the ground?
Okay, you can do that.
Alright. I don't think I'm going to get lucky a second time.
It'll be a DC 15 to at least get him 5 feet up.
No time at the present. Dang it. That's a 10.
10?
A 10. Plus nothing.
Alright. He just rolled an 18 to pull you off the roof.
Incorrect.
It is also his turn at the same time.
False.
Yes. So,
Incorrect.
how much fall damage would you take for 30 feet?
Going by official rules, I would probably die. 1d6 for every 10 feet.
Oh, so that's just 3d6.
3d6.
He'll survive. It'll be fine.
I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard at level 3. That's like
Yes.
3 of your hit die.
If they roll max, I am down from falling off a building.
That is 9 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground, and they are freed from your rope. And so after pulling you down, they run for the nearest shadow and slip into the darkness and vanish.
What happens to the rope?
The rope seems to be caught in the shadow.
So it didn't snap. It's like a fishing net in water.
At the moment, yes.
Oh, okay. I want to scream out. The rope! It still seems to be connected. Pull him back out of there.
It is now Armin's turn. And Armin, as he runs over to try and pull up this rope, he begins to lose his footing and slips into the shadow himself and vanishes.
He's proven useless once again. He has more useless times than useful times, by the way. I've been counting.
It is now the robot's turn, which is still under Chaff's command. So it remains still. Hannah, it is your turn.
And that robot's still in front of me.
Correct.
And Arthur has done nothing to grapple it.
Correct.
You know what happened?
What happened?
Oh my god. Please.
Gonna be like, Arthur, Armin, whatever, she's gonna run. I don't care for the opportunity attack, she's gonna run to them.
The bot takes no opportunity attack against you as it's under Chaff's command.
Oh, okay. So she's going to run to check on Arthur. Arthur, are you okay?
Holding, what would hit first if you fell from being pulled? It would be, I guess, your face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You would have fallen head first. You took very little damage for having fallen on your head.
I got a strong cranium.
Because you're
A
so
bird
hard
brain.
headed.
Yep.
Somebody do something about the bot.
Yeah, I was about to say.
After she checks on Arthur, she's actually gonna also run to see if she could fish out Armin.
He's gone.
You're going to run to this shadow?
Yes.
Oh, the shadow's still there. What do you know?
She's sticking her hands in, fishing things out.
You're going to stick your hand through, just your hand.
Yes.
Can I suggest the robot before you become
Nope.
the world's
Don't
first
care about the
monk
robot
MVP?
right now. Armin just went into a black hole.
Okay. I want you to make me a perception check. And this will determine how well Hannah is able to navigate this shadow.
The shadow fell.
Can I roll again?
What'd you get?
I got with the plus. It's 7.
You got a total of 7?
Yeah.
As you run over to try and reach in to grab Armin, you're actually not sure what it is you're approaching here. All you see is this dark spot in the corner and a rope leading into it, and you go to reach down. The rope is there. The rope is the only thing that you can definitively tell where it is. What you do not know is where the edges of this portal are, and you fall through.
Oh, gosh. Oops.
Doctor Who.
Oh no, I'm blasting off again.
Hannah, you come out on the other side, seeing this man struggling with the rope. Armin has pulled through on the other side, and you are there, and you are all surrounded by 10 more of these soldiers.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Chaff,
Ruh-roh.
unless Hannah's gonna do something else.
But you said I showed up on the other side with Armin with other soldiers around me?
Correct.
Putting my hands up, bro. I'm surrendering. Like,
Okay, we'll resolve that in a moment. Chaff, what are you doing?
Alright, so I saw all this happen.
Mm-hmm. The robot is no longer under your command anymore. It has now ended.
Darn it, this would be completely in character. I cast Featherfall and jump towards the hole. Or the shadow.
Okay, remind me how fast you fall in. Is it 60 feet per round?
60 feet.
Rate of descent is 60 feet per round.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So I would make it within the amount
Correct.
of time needed.
You would end up on the other side, floating. As you sort of bob your way back down to the floor, and you see Hannah with her hands up, Armin kind of rolled over on the floor, and this guy still attached to the rope, fighting with it, and 10 more of these metallic soldiers.
This is going to be chaos next round.
Since you were on the roof earlier, Chaff, you would recognize that you are still close by. You're just on the other side of the building now, in the middle of the street.
Oh, so they went into the shadow and popped out somewhere? It's not like a shadow realm?
No.
An area within the city.
Shadow Realm is my recycling bin.
So that was your movement, your action. Do you have a bonus action?
See Hannah raising her arms. I raise my arms too.
Top of the round, Arthur, I am going to give you a chance to go through this shadow. If you choose not to, you are going to lose that opportunity.
Or you could capture the robot.
That's what I was about to say.
Or you could capture the robot.
I don't know if I would join you guys. I still see the rope like getting pulled through, or is it already gone?
Presently, it is taut. The moment your turn is over, it is going to snap. But you don't know that.
Yes, I do. Look at the size of my brain. I have at least 5 IQ in there. How much damage did I take falling again?
You
Where'd I
took
put it?
9.
I don't think I would join you. I don't think I would join them.
That's fine. What are you going to do?
I want to attempt to take apart the robot, either break it or do it how I've learned from the operating one. Just any way I can, quickest way to get the arms and legs off.
This one is live. It is not like the ones you were operating on.
It's moving, but its parts are still there, ain't they?
Yes. And this is the course of action you want to take?
Yeah. I want to try to break or disassemble the robot's shooting arm. I see that everyone hops into the hole. I look at the hole back and forth, and I see the robot.
Yeah, if you attempt to disassemble it, this is going to be a grappling check.
Or breaking it.
If you attempt to break it, I want to know how you plan to do that.
Attempt to break off the arm.
Like just sheer manhandling? You're just straight going to try to tear off this thing's arm.
No, I'm gonna try to break it. Like a bone. Like how wrestlers would put it in like a lock.
Okay.
I'm gonna try that and just like continue the rest of the way to try to like snap it. Not rip it off, just try to make it so it doesn't work.
Okay, this will be a contested strength check.
Oh, dare you. Do me proud, funny dice. It did me proud!
What'd you get?
17 plus nothing.
Moment of truth. Oh, you are so lucky. It rolled an 11.
Yes, I am. Wow!
So you turn his arm back, you get him into a lock. Now, I need you to make a DC 15 flat roll to see if you actually snap it.
The strength check is to see if I can just hold its hand.
Correct.
18.
18. You quickly get off the floor, rush this bot without even thinking, grab it by the wrist, turn it back by using all of your body weight, and then as you bring it down to the ground, you immediately pull back over your thigh and you snap it right at the joint.
Can I try to just toss the weapon somehow as a bonus action? Or is that an action you take?
I say your entire snapping of the arm was the action. The weapon would have dropped. So it is now the hooded figure's turn. The nat 20 out of that rope. On your end, Arthur, you just see the rope suddenly hang loose, The rest of you see him stand up, pull the rope off of himself, look at you all briefly, seeing Hanna with her hands raised and Chaff. He looks at Armin, who grudgingly puts down his guns and starts to lift his hands.
Okay.
Give me good reason why I should not have all of you shot to death.
Because Eldritch Blast.
To the
Quick
face.
draw. A tumbleweed rolls by and you just hear Chaff because. Eldritch.
Hannah looks at Armin and back at that guy. I have only one reason. And she's just gonna pull up the rapier slowly and take off the cloth. And she's gonna look at him. She's gonna be like, do you know what this is?
He stares at it for a moment, eyes it over, and seeing the crest and the design. It is unmistakable. How did you come by this?
And she's just gonna put it back and she's just gonna be like, that is none of your concern.
Roll me a persuasion check at advantage for this, and the DC for this is going to be 15.
Alright, cool. I rolled a 16. So it was persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 19 total.
Nice. He signals for the soldiers to kind of surround you, and they kind of look at each other a little confused.
What are your orders?
I will be taking them back with me.
Oh no.
Tie them up.
Yes, sir.
And they move to cuff the three of you.
We survived. Wait, the three of us. It's me, Armin, and who else?
Chaff.
Chaff. Oh, you're a real one, Chaff. Chaff's gonna die, though. Look at Lee like, what's with this lizard dude? Slash.
He does look at Chaff as they're tying you all up. What are you doing outside of your cage?
He's mine. Anna snaps. Kind of quickly.
He eyes you, the sword, and then Chaff, and then he kind of lifts a hand, and the robots pause their binding. He looks real close at your face. Huh. I don't believe it.
She's gonna be like eyeing Armin. Like side glancing, like, and then looking at the guy.
Forgive my incompetence, Your Majesty. And he kneels in front of you. And Armin is like super confused by what's going on. Untie her. Quickly.
But you said
Untie her.
yes, sir.
She's gonna kind of clear her throat and kind of rub her wrist as they untie her, and she's gonna be like, "Thank you." Trying to act like this is expected.
Come. Follow me. I will take you to camp.
She's like looking at Armin again to see his reaction.
Take the soldier and shoot him somewhere.
No.
Hmm?
He's also with me.
But Your Majesty, he bears the uniform of the Republic.
Oh, she's just gonna look at him, pause for a moment. I said he's with me.
Right. And the kobold is your personal one?
Yes.
Forgive me, I am a little confused. I was not aware that you were found.
You just found me.
Right. Well, and he kind of waves his hand at a wall where there's a deep shadow. Right this way, Your Majesty.
She's just gonna walk ahead.
And we will resolve that soon. Arthur.
Yeah.
You are still in combat. It is his turn. You broke his arm. He is going to move to get his gun, which is going to take a whole action from him just to get a hold of it. It is your turn again. What are you going to do now that he's holding a gun again?
Give me that gun back. I'm breaking the other arm.
You're going to break his other arm? All right. It is going to be a contested check again of strength.
It's not easier since he's missing an arm.
Nope.
How dare you?
The commander warned you. They don't get tired. They never sleep. They don't need to eat.
But it's missing an arm.
They don't get tired, but half of it's missing. They don't need to sleep, but half of it's missing.
They don't need half.
How hurt would you say this thing is?
It's pretty hurt. It was hurt from the beginning. So you hurt it pretty bad.
I heard it.
Well, Chaff shattered it, but it
Yep.
saved. And then you broke its arm off. So it's pretty hurt.
So if I do like any damage at all, the thing's gonna fall apart.
You will probably end it by breaking its other arm off. Yes.
Do you think I could try to like duck behind it to cast something, like without it seeing, or is it way too close?
You're within 5 feet of it. It's gonna notice you moving.
Quickly get behind its back.
You won't provoke opportunity attack from him if you just try to walk around him, but you're not gonna like sneak around him. It's not gonna suddenly be like,
I only have cold vision. I can't see you once you get out of 36 degrees.
That's not what I was thinking.
Does it move like RoboCop or like Terminator?
Those are pretty close.
more like Terminator. It's a little more fluid.
It's a little more liquid. It's a little moist. You gotta make this incredibly hard, but I want to try anyway. So I will use Puppet on it. It has to go against my spell save DC. So it's 15.
15, so it has to make a 15 con save.
Yeah.
It just barely failed. It got 14.
How am I doing this?
Tell me what it looks like as you command this bot.
Saying that it has the gun, and I have no means of stopping it before I get shot in the face. I cast my spell, which looks like me snapping at it, like trying to get its attention. Just one loud snap. Throw the gun! I tell it.
It tosses the gun.
And Dan is making it use its movement. What's it called? Am I out of that option?
You are effectively out of combat.
Oh. I didn't know you made it endless. Thanks, GM. I want to start taking it apart gently.
All right, you're going to be doing this in the alleyway?
No. If I can, I want to attempt to get it away from fighting.
Okay.
So, that house we saw the kids in, that'd be preferable.
Okay. So you take it back to the house and you start to disassemble it?
Just the arms.
Yeah, you remember where the bolts are. You remember how to disassemble it. You remove its arms. Are you also removing its legs?
No,
Okay.
because I want it to still be standing.
It is going to get another opportunity to break your hold on it. And that is an 18. It snaps out of your control.
Try running away, funny leg man.
It snaps out of your control after you remove its other arm. And it just immediately turns from you and bolts out a window.
I was imagining Monty Python until that point.
Tis but a flesh wound. He broke out the window and is running down the street now.
It immediately went back to Monty Python. He just reassembled himself, got back up, started running. All right, puppet once again.
You're going to attempt to puppet him?
Yeah.
He rolled a 2, so he is caught in place again by you.
Little punk. I wanted to walk you back, but I'm gonna drag you if I have to. I make him go straight back into that house. Get back in there, mister. You didn't finish your dinner. Then I take his legs.
So as you're working on the first leg, he succeeds, so he's now one-legged.
It's literally Monty Python. You're just hopping on one leg.
He has broken your hold again, but he can't even stand up right now. He's kind of like pushing himself away from you with one foot.
What do you want me for?
I won't respond to him. Instead, trying to get on the opposite side of the leg and trying to take his chest piece off.
while he's trying to crawl away from you?
Yeah, just like while he's crawling, I keep on shimmying.
I'm going to ask you for a dexterity DC 15 check.
Whoa, what is he doing? He's kicking me in the nuts!
Just to see if you could get this plate off while he's wriggling away from you.
Are you gonna say that I accidentally stab him and it kills him if I fail?
Yes.
How do you?
Are the doors closed?
No. Well, the window is broken.
I doubt he'll be able to get through the window.
If I think it's gonna break him, I wouldn't have done that.
This is just how well you can actually, take him apart. How much trouble you is gonna have.
Alright, let me see. You say dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
That is 18 plus 2.
Nice. Yeah, you kind of just lean on him while he's trying to get away from you. And while he's just like wiggling back and forth wildly like a fish, you're just like humming and like pulling him apart, and he's like,
Please stop.
It hurts. Good. Alright. So I'm assuming I see the sinew you're talking about?
when you take the chest plate off, it is pulsating. There is just like synapses in the brain, just electricity lighting up across these fibers, imitating some kind of life that is in this machine, unlike what you saw before.
Hmm.
And there's like this horrendous noise coming from this machine, like a robotic cry of pain as you've taken its chest off and exposed this part of it.
Getting closer. I summon a mage hand and just leave it right there, idle beside me. Tell me, does this hurt you?
You're just asking him if taking the plate off hurts him?
Mm-hmm. Or not the plate, just how he is currently.
That's a yes.
Using that mage hand, I just simply place one of the mage hand's fingers onto the sinews. What does that do?
Sort of disrupts the signals being sent back and forth, and you see kind of like this rippling effect for a moment as this machine cries out in pain again. And then it zaps the mage hand. And you begin to see the light inside of this chest cavity dim until it vanishes.
Patting it on the shoulder. You've taught me a great deal today. I should give you a name. No. Others have fallen before you. Others will continue to fall. The one who survives what I do to it will get a name. And I will rip out a chunk of the sinews and take it with me.
With that, we are going to jump back to Hanna, Chaff, and Armin. And as the three of you emerge from the other side of this shadow, you are immediately greeted by the sight of an encampment on the opposite side of the river, where there is hundreds, if not thousands, of dwarves walking about, carrying out various tasks, opening up crates, assembling machine bodies. There are various tents, which you see these strange towers poking out from the center of them. And you could hear the sound of lightning crackling and flashes and cries of intense pain, followed by these metallic soldiers walking out from these tents. And as the hooded man continues to lead you all, he takes a turn towards a much smaller, different tent that has no markings on it. And as you enter in, there's a long table in the center, covered in maps and small tokens marking various things. And surrounding this table is several important-looking persons, dwarves, that appear to be commanders of the Groznik forces, accompanied by Tatiana and the offender.
Hannah's eyes are immediately going to land on Tatiana, And then she's just gonna see how this unfolds.
Armin is shaken at the sight of the offender, and he's looking at Hanna very confused, and then he looks over at Chaff, but he doesn't dare to say anything. The offender doesn't look up. He's busy drawing out some plans on the maps, but Tatiana immediately looks up. Savannah, what are you doing here?
She's gonna look at the guy that brought them, say, well, it's kind of forced here, so.
Forced. She gives him a very sharp look, which he visibly shivers. Is this not the princess? And as he says that, the offender looks up. Ah, yes. I saw you at the tavern.
Hannah's gonna look at him and realize oh, you're that guy. She's not gonna say that. She's gonna think that in her head. She's like, oh, you're that guy.
I didn't recognize you then. You mean that you saw her and you didn't report it? My apologies, Defender, but her hair threw me off. It's not silver. Why is that?
Hannah's just gonna cast prestidigitation to clean her hair. It's a dye.
Armin's jaw drops.
Poor Armin. I had no idea of anything happening, so I was trying to live amongst the people, and I could not do that with my hair being silver.
Royalty among the people.
Would you rather I have sat in a castle filled with corpses?
Not at all, Your Majesty. You deserve to be in a castle surrounded by loyal subjects, living ones. Unfortunately, we must wage this war from the shadows, and we didn't. What he's trying to say is that we don't exactly have the forces we had before, and we greatly apologize that we couldn't tell you sooner, but I told you to stay out of the city.
There was no choice. There was an attack at the base. We were forced into the city.
Why did you stay?
I made a promise to keep the wizard safe, but we were separated.
The wizard? You mean that elf?
He was an owlin, now he's an elf. It's a little confusing.
The owlin? You mean that sharply dressed fellow I burned at the garage manor?
She kind of shifts uncomfortably. Yes, that one.
You swore to protect that pompous fool?
It was a general promise. I wouldn't say sworn.
Your Majesty, your word is like a decree from the gods. And he sort of gives a little bit of a bow. You should not give it out so lightly.
Well, I was keeping my word just fine until I was separated. All he really wanted was the robots. He wanted to examine them. Honestly, just for knowledge's sake. I don't think he actually cares about anything.
He wanted... The offender looks at Tatiana. Did I not tell you? Yes, you did. Try as they might, they will not be able to replicate the process. Your wizard will try in vain if he survives.
What do you mean by that?
We are taking this city. Albeit, the dwarves are taking this city.
The dwarves?
You literally watched a bunch of dwarves on your way into this tent. That's the Grozniks.
Okay. And they're working with them.
Correct.
Okay. Continue.
But that is for another time. She gives the offender a look, and he nods, and looks around at the dwarven commanders who aren't really paying attention to this exchange very much.
Hannah looks at Armin with a shut up, don't say anything kind of look. And then she looks at Tatiana and she says, would you have me leave the city? Where's my brother? Is he here?
The offender looks at Tatiana, who kind of looks at him briefly and then sighs. He has more important matters to attend to.
That's understandable. So he's not here.
Yes, no.
Is it a yes or a no?
He is not here. And no, we cannot take you to him right now. You shouldn't be here. You are in danger here.
Yes, I understand. But what can I do?
And you're with them? Pointing at Armin.
I was kind of forcibly brought here. He was also forcibly brought here.
No, but you were with them.
It was a pure coincidence. I could have left with you. You told me not to go into the city.
And what about you? She looks at Chaff. Are you, or are you not?
Hannah looks at Chaff, and then looks at her. She's like, wait, what are you talking about?
I point at Hannah.
Hannah's gonna look at Tatiana. I think he doesn't know what's happening, what you're talking about either.
I see. Then he chose an imperfect vessel. And you, the offender looks at Armin. I say we execute him. He was at the manor with that murderer's son.
Leave him alone. He's with me.
But your majesty.
You know very well that he is not skilled enough to even fight you. He wouldn't dare. Look at his face.
He looks like he's struggling to contain his rage. Fine. I'll be outside. And he leaves the tent.
By the way, I think he's the one I hit with an Eldritch Blast at the manor.
No, you and me got there late.
Are you talking about the offender? No.
Yeah, but I shot at the figure darting through the shadows.
Right, that was Fisher.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't him. He doesn't recognize you at all. And the only reason he said that phrase, he chose an imperfect vessel, is for reasons you don't know yet.
I can probably guess. But anyways.
Alright, well, how about we get you some food? And you as well, and I suppose the Republic soldier. But, Savannah, I do not think it is wise to keep him around, especially not around the offender.
How about this? Let me talk to him.
There is no talking to him. You were too young to know what happened.
I was too young to know what happened?
His son was murdered.
My family was murdered, and I was left in the wilderness. You know this very well.
You're right. Forgive me.
She kind of is like clenching her fists. Let me talk to Armin privately, and it will determine his fate.
As you wish. She returns to the table with the dwarves.
Out of character, is that the okay that we're okay to freely walk, or like what?
You're the only one here who isn't bound. And you just revealed what you really look like to everyone.
Yeah, so she's going to look at Armin, say, we need to talk.
Yeah, and, you're the princess this whole time?
She kind of nervously like, yeah.
Did you notice? He looks at Chaff.
He didn't know this when I met him. She kind of looks around and she's like, well, let's just take this elsewhere. And she looks to the guy that brought them there and she's like, is he still there? That guy?
Yeah, he's still there.
She's like, could you please find us a private tent or something? Place to speak privately.
I mean, probably just outside this tent. I doubt anyone's going to be listening into your conversation with all the booms.
Oh, I suppose. So she leads Armin and Chaff out.
He follows you guys, but keeps his distance, understanding you want this conversation to be private.
So she kind of sits Armin like on a crate or something, and she crouches to look him in the eye. She's like, look, this is a lot. I don't want you to die here. Okay, but I understand that this is enemy territory. So we don't have a lot of options here. You are either going to die, or you can be very obedient, and maybe you can escape at some point, if we're lucky. I don't think you need to die on the battlefield. At least not here. Not on my watch.
Look, I met you as just a wizard apprentice. You turned out to be a princess who's supposed to be dead. I'm not even gonna pretend to know that I know what is going on here, but please, do not ask me to just sit by while you fraternize with the very people that are responsible, killing my friends, innocent people. And don't you give me that nonsense about nobody's innocent. Yes, everybody has their hands a little bit dirty, but to die the way they did, and you're just gonna with these people and tell me just to wait? Just give them the order yourself and shoot me. You know what? Why don't you just take their guns and you shoot me yourself?
She's gonna pull out her sword, specifically the rapier that's her father's. I understand, and it pains me, but to act as if we weren't wronged first is a flaw in your thought process.
He shakes his head and he gets down on his knees. You were a girl and you did not know what your father did to us. Go ahead.
Tell me what he did that was so bad, how it's any better than where we are now.
I ain't pretending stuff ain't wrong with us. But your father was sacrificing people by the thousands.
Sacrificing?
Those two in there, pretending like it was some kind of noble cause? Just ask your friend. Ask your friend what they do to worship Necrochronomia.
She's gonna, grab him by the arm to get him to walk into the tent again.
He shrugs you off as you try to pull him up. No, I'm not going anywhere.
I need to know this. I need you to go in there, and I need to hear it from her.
I'm not moving from this spot, so she's gonna have to come out here.
You stay here. If you run, they'll kill you anyways. She's just gonna go in the tent, putting her rapier away, and she's gonna walk up to Tatiana. Tatiana.
Yes?
Did my father sacrifice many people for the sake of Necrochronomia? Necrochronomia. For the sake of Did my father sacrifice people for the sake of Necronomania?
Necronomania.
Whatever, just continue.
I'm gonna write it so that way you could see how it's spelled.
I like this. Did my father sacrifice thousands for the sake of Necronomania?
Necropneumonia.
Necrochronomia. Okay, Necrochronomia. Did my father sacrifice thousands for the sake of Necronomia? Leave it, just leave it. Just leave it. I don't even care anymore. Did my father sacrifice thousands for the sake of Necronomia? I am looking at it.
Just say it slowly.
You should just actually cut out all the parts and just put in your voice. And just this is tips after.
No, I can't. Necrochronomia. Did my father sacrifice thousands for the sake of Necrochronomia?
She looks around to see who heard you say that. And one of the dwarf commanders looks up and goes back to what he's doing. Why are you asking this?
I need to know. I want to know because I don't know everything. And I want to know why they were trying to overthrow my father. And I keep telling them that they were wrong and that they wronged us. But they argue that father did these terrible things. So I need to know. I know you know.
Your father did what was best for this country. Look around you.
I'm not doubting my father's intentions. I'm just asking you. Did he sacrifice thousands for the sake of Necronomia?
I never took part in any of the rituals.
Why was he always meeting with the priest?
Let me finish. I never took part of any of them, but yes, blood was spilled for the goddess. She demanded life in exchange for power. It's true.
And what of my brother?
Leopold.
Is he also?
Leopold was next in line for the throne. He partook.
No, I don't mean then. I mean now. For the sake of a new kingdom, is he going to continue to grow it on a pile of corpses? Those beyond warfare.
Savannah, your brother will do what is necessary to restore order and balance to this country.
Then take that man out there. Or should I take him?
Take him where?
Anywhere.
Back to his camp?
Would that affect you at all, to do that? If he dies, I'd prefer him to die on the battlefield, not here. But if he's seen too much, I understand.
I will execute him myself, Your Highness. If that is what you wish.
No, I can execute him.
No, I cannot bear to think of you spilling blood.
Why? Is it okay for my brother to do so?
She reaches out a hand to caress the side of your face. She looks into your eyes. It's true, you're not the same girl I watched over. But do not do this. Do not go down this path.
What option do I have? What choices? I go and be an enemy to my kind, to my people, to everything we've ever fought for. I allow the people who wronged me to continue to do so, or I stand by my brother. I only have two options.
You can stand by your brother and not partake in this.
She kind of pulls out her rapier. I will not stand by idly.
She looks at the sword and backs away. How did you get hold of that?
When the offender laid waste to that family, their son gave me the sword, not knowing what it was.
Then what sword did the priestess bring your brother?
My brother has a fake sword?
No, it's... She puts her hand to her mouth.
What is it?
Excuse me. She leaves the tent.
She follows her.
Please, do not follow me.
No, tell me what's happening.
Savannah, you should leave the city. Go anywhere. Go far from here. Leave this war to us and your brother.
Why? How can you ask me to disappear with no promise of seeing you again?
Because I do not know what will happen. Do you not understand?
I don't.
This is not like when you were children. This is not a simple passing on of the baton from father to son. Your father is gone. Your brother is going to take the country back by war. And what do you think would happen? What do you think people would say if they realize there are two heirs alive?
You think my brother would kill me?
He is also not the same as you remember him.
And you want me to let him rule? You want me to let him to ascend in such a manner?
I don't know that you have much choice in the matter.
What is wrong with him, Tatiana?
Wish I knew.
Then why fight alongside him?
'Cause I fight to avenge those whom I have lost.
And you would put someone in the place of my father, who is not worthy, for the sake of revenge?
It did not say that he wasn't worthy. He's just different.
Where is he? I want to see him. I will go on my own accord. Nobody needs to take me. Tell me where he is and I will go. Then I won't be in the city anymore.
Cannot just take you. Not even I know where he is exactly. Only the priestess.
Where's the priestess?
Probably with him.
She's gonna... Is Chaff with her or is Chaff with Armin?
Chaff is probably back with Armin.
Yeah, that I am.
I need to know where I stand in this. I will not watch this war idly. I cannot. I have my own vengeance to seek. Do not hinder me. If my brother needs me, I want to help him.
Then stay in this camp then. Perhaps then when we take the city, I would prefer so much that you would just go.
I know you want to protect me, Tatiana. That is not a luxury we are allotted.
The offender approaches you both. What is this? If the princess wishes to join our ranks, why should you deny her, defender? Milady.
She's gonna look at him kind of suspiciously at first and then kind of relax her stance. Then it's settled. Stay here for the time being.
It is as you say.
She's gonna put the rapier away and head back to Armin.
He notes the rapier. Is that what I think that is?
She kind of glances at him briefly and then at Tatiana and walks away anyways.
Follows you.
He follows me?
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna look back. Can I help you?
I pledged an oath to that sword.
What sort of oath?
To serve the one who wields it.
Oh, I see. Well, for the time being, just continue as you were.
What will you do with him? Points at Armin, who's still kneeling on the ground.
In my time here, he has fought alongside me. I would rather he die on the battlefield than here in my hands. I would like to release him. Unless, of course, you think it would cost you valuable intel. I don't think it will, she says, looking around like it looks like a basic camp in her head.
I am more concerned with the knowledge of your continued existence getting into the wrong hands than anything he may or may not have seen.
Let them know I exist. What do I care? I'm not scared.
Your Majesty, it has been long since you have been in any court, let alone any war room. If it is a soldier's death he wants, then I will give it to him.
At the very least, I'll ask him by whose hand he'd prefer to die.
As you wish. And he gives a bow and sort of steps back, but doesn't leave.
She's gonna walk up to Armin. Armin.
I'm gonna sort of...
Stop.
Not stop, but I wanted to give a chance before we continue. Was there anything, Chaff, that you wanted to do in the time that all of this was happening? Or no?
Nah, I'm staying put right next to him.
Nothing you wanted to ask him or figure out on your own?
Nah, not really.
Oh, okay. Alright, continue. You walk up to him, slap him in the face.
Armin, I want to ask you, by whose hand would you prefer to die?
So you've chosen sides. Figures.
I am not given many options.
There's always an option. Hanna or Savannah or whoever you are.
And what makes your side any more righteous? You are no one to speak. In the same way, what was that guy's name? Boar. In the same way Boars would fight to avenge his family, is it not right for me to avenge mine?
Boars doesn't fight to avenge anyone, firstly. Secondly, this is a war. Death happens. Your father, he died fighting. And you might think He was an innocent man.
I don't think he was without guilt.
Then why are you going to join them? Sure, our side isn't any better. I get that. We could change that. And we can do that without guns, without swords. That was not an option under your father. Anyone who opposed him was put to death.
And it will not be any different under my brother, from what I understand. However,
Then why help
I do not believe you have achieved anything in the time that he has passed. It's been 50 years, and you cannot tell me that all the bloodshed has really granted you anything more than what you already had. If anything, it's less. If I saw anything worth preserving, I might have considered it, but the death of my family has not produced a kingdom that I think is worthy. I'm okay with rebuilding my family's legacy, and I will see to it that it is done correctly and right.
You plan to renew the worship of Necrochronomia as well?
No, I do not. However, I do intend to fight for the people. I don't know who's fighting for the people. Everyone seems to be fighting for their own agenda. I want to fight and make things right. If my family did wrong, then I need to do right.
Then don't fight with them.
They are not any more or less misguided than your side.
Look, there are ways to get your voice heard.
I will be killed. Your commanders have already looked at me strangely, commented on my eyes. My voice will be silenced. I am not safe over there.
Then prove to them that you can be trusted.
You think they'll trust me?
If you come back with one of their heads, yeah?
They don't even trust Arthur.
Arthur's throwing fireballs at people.
Arthur has his reasoning for things, and you know that. I need you to do me a favor. You will not die here. I need you to go find Arthur and make sure he's okay. I'm not able to fulfill my promise of watching him, so I will give that promise to you. And that is the only way that I can spare you. It's the only way that I can see this working out.
You think they'll just let me go on over? Find him?
It will definitely be difficult, but it will be by your own hands whether you live or die. But I think you can do it.
And you're with her? Looks at Chaff.
Give him a thumbs up.
Hannah's gonna look at the offender. You said my words carried weight, right?
They do.
I made a promise, and I intend to keep it. Through him. And she's gonna point at Armin. He'll go back and watch the wizard on my behalf.
They may both die shortly, Your Highness.
That's fine. That would be a lack of skill on his part. There's nothing I can do about that. This is a war after all.
He looks to the hooded figure who brought you. Do you know how to get them back to where they were? He nods at him. The offender looks back at you. His eyes are mingled with frustration, anger, but he's calm. He will open a way for him.
She's gonna, put her hands on the offender's arms. Thank you for understanding.
I do not.
Thank you for trying to understand. And she kind of pats him in the arm.
The hooded figure waves his hand towards the shadow. Near. You can pass through back to the other side. It is not exactly where you left, but there are no soldiers there. Armin gets up off his knees and walks towards the shadow.
Wait. So Anna looks at him and says, Armin.
He doesn't turn to face her, but he does stop.
Thank you. Thank you for everything, Armin. And please tell Boris that I'm sorry.
I'm sure he'll be mighty disappointed he won't be able to drink with you again. You take care. Hello, and thank you once again for joining us here at the Silent Bard Tavern, where we are presently playing a D&D 5e 2014, not 2024, campaign. I am your host, showrunner, editor, DM, the Silent Bard. Some of the other voices you may hear on here are JustMay, who is playing Hanna Sakrov, Treasure or Schmeckle, who is playing Arthur Petrikov, and PixelTea, or the Watcher, or just Johnny, playing Chaff. Music is brought to us by Sarah Roberts, who did an absolutely fantastic job. And if you like that, if you like what we do here, then like us, share us, talk to your friends, your family about us. We always appreciate being able to reach new listeners. And if you want to hang out with us or see what it is that we're up to or talk to any one of us directly, you could either follow us on Blue Sky or even join our Discord, the links to which should all be in the episode descriptions. But that's enough about that. Thank you again, and we hope to see you here next time on the Silent Bard Tavern.